So how did you come up with the name Speed Mob Family?
Well, speed, of course, is cars. I mean, I got a Hellcat, so I mean, shit, this is speed. Mob, from legit, I was always into mob shit. Like the whole structure, how they move, how they do shit.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, the family just brought it all together.
Exactly.
I didn't just want to make a car club, I want to make a family as well.
In another one, we floating. Hey, I am. We floating.
But y'all boys got like 200 members, state to state. This shit getting big, right?
We outside.
Yeah, you outside. Okay.
It's 200 of y'all?
So Tony, what was like?
A lot of people.
What was the motivation behind you creating this shit, man?
I mean, I just, for the love of cars, man, being from the streets, and you in the Chevys, and you transfer over to Mopar, and you trying to figure this shit out. And then, we got all these niggas that got Mopar, so it's like, well, shit, let's do something. Let's put something together.
That part.
Yeah.
And then here we are. Yeah.
So you thought this shit would ever get this big though?
Nah, it started as a hobby, man.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with the name Speed Mob Family?
Well, speed, of course, is cars. I mean, I got a Hellcat, so I mean, shit, this is speed. Mob, from legit, I was always into mob shit. Like the whole structure, how they move, how they do shit.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, the family just brought it all together.
Exactly.
I didn't just want to make a car club, I want to make a family as well. So that's where that came from.
That's real. We see y'all doing a lot of shit in the community, man. Like,
Definitely.
what's one thing that you're doing most in the community?
I mean, shit, we do it all. We do feed the homeless, turkey drives, toy drives. Shit, we even went to kids' schools, everything, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Just elaborate a little more what Prayer say. From our turkey drives to feeding the homeless, to even sitting in the schools and reading to the kids. It's just not the cause. The cause is what bring you here. The main thing is the focus is focus on our community to make sure that we give back tenfold. Because without the community, we can't even raise one child. So
Exactly.
we got to stick together, 100%.
I get that.
So how do you decide, like, how do you build that trust? Because a lot of people, they don't really like to collaborate with other people, especially people that look like them. Now, how do you fortify that trust within your community to allow other people to come in there and know that when they come in there, they'll be accepted? Because I'm in a bike club, like a bicycling club, and I've joined and removed myself from a lot of them because of this lack of community. So I'm hearing you talk about community, and I love it. So how do you fortify that sense of community in your club?
We provide you with our 3 C's. We provide you with our mission statement, and as well our rules and regulations. But put that to the side. The main thing that we really harp on is not just the community giving back to the community. We also give back to our members too as well. We make sure we put your business tenfold. We invest within ourselves, within the club. We're a driving city. We have our own ecosystem. Yeah. As a black male in America, and as an islander from the Bahamas, we are a Bahamian club. We have all diversities.
I was born in the Bahamas, so.
Yeah, we're Bahamas, man, we're Bahamian boys.
G, what motherfucking kind of bike you ride?
What?
What kind of bike you ride?
A Fuji, man.
He had to doing wheelies, man.
You ride a mongoose or some shit?
He right, the one with the 3 wheels, the
The
2 in the back,
racing bike.
basket.
What the fuck is you doing, G? A bike club.
But to add to
Like you
that,
talking about a motorcycle, man.
No.
to add to what you asked too, that's one of the reasons why I did build it, because there's so much diversity to where we don't fuck with our own people. So it's like, well, shit. Let me. Because when I first started it, the first thing I did was being from the streets. I want to talk to my peoples. Like, bro, I'm finna start a car. Them niggas looking at me crazy. Like, the fuck is that? I don't got no time for that. Nah. Same niggas knocking on my door now, like, bro, well, I see what you're doing out there, but see, nobody don't believe in it until they see it.
They be thinking that shit gonna get them some pussy.
Yeah, that. And people join it for different reasons, bro.
They be thinking that shit gonna get them some pussy.
They join it for different reasons, but they always weed themselves out too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause
Cause I've been around y'all guys for almost a year now. You know what I'm saying? And there's always been love. There's always been respect. Shit, I ain't even part of the group, and I feel like I'm part of it.
Definitely.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Being that, old part of y'all, Dirty Laundry, part of Speed Mob. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is one big family, man.
and that goes with him exactly why we here, because he's a member of it as well.
Right.
So we support what he got going.
right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with us now. We don't support each other when we got shit going on.
That's right.
Us.
So when you started, I mean, speaking about support, when you started, obviously, was there any pitfalls as far as support? Because any starting any organization, you're going to have pitfalls, and you're going to need some type of support. Like, what do you think are some like key pillars that you saw that was needed when you started your organization as far as support goes?
Well, you can't be afraid to fail.
Yeah.
That's number one. And what keeps us going, we don't have all the answers to everything, but the key to everything is consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might not get it today, but you'll get it tomorrow. But stay consistent, and that's what made us who we are today. Is because if you look at a lot of the clubs out there, we was the only one in Broward at the time. Now you got clubs everywhere,
Yeah.
and that just comes from what we built. And they see, okay, we feel we could do it too, and it's just be consistent. And a lot of these clubs, sometimes they not consistent, so they don't stick around that long, and they can't deal with different person. I deal with like 150, 200 personalities a day.
Yeah.
I get a phone call about something going on every day.
Yeah.
So it comes to a point where I build my structure to. I'm the president. I got 2 VPs. I have them 2, and I have a whole admin system that you deal with them first before you even get to me.
Right.
I'm the last person
Chain
you
of
talk
command.
to.
Yeah.
Chain of command. Exactly.
And that,
It's like we so big, we section off in groups.
Yeah.
Each group have a person you report to.
Absolutely.
And if he can't handle it, then you go to somebody above that person. So it's deep.
What kind of problems y'all be having? What kind of problems y'all be
Well,
having?
it can be personal shit.
Well,
When
first
you
of
a
all,
family, you got to deal with it.
yeah,
when we started, it was all guys. Then we started bringing chicks.
Yeah, that was my next question. Y'all have girls?
Man, we got, and that's what I was gonna say earlier, man. I mean, we so diversified within our club. We have everything from, guys, lady drivers, you know what I'm saying? We have, Caucasians, African Americans, Indian heritage, everything. Everything that you could think of, we have it, because at the end of the day, we all one and we all a family. So when something happen, we all come together. Your car break down, we on your back. We got you. You feel me? You need anything within the club, we got you. We're not saying we're here selling anyone on it, but what we is showing them our core values and how we gonna put the member before the club. It's
Okay.
always like that.
So it's like an equal opportunity when it comes to women in a car club.
Of course, 100%, you got equal opportunities.
So my next question is, me not knowing, what is a car club? What do y'all do? Like, y'all ride behind each other and go up and down the streets? I don't know. Like, I'm asking for real. Like,
It's
I'm
a hobby,
asking.
right?
Yeah, that's where it
But
started.
where does all stem from? This whole car club community stem from? If you're a fan of like Fast and the Furious,
Okay.
and all of that, and you see how they move, basically we take that and basically do it our way.
Correct.
So we do events. We go to car meets. We go out of town. We do a lot out of town. We got Orlando. We got to go
Orlando
to
coming up
soon.
right
We got
now.
Jacksonville.
Yep.
We got Georgia. We going to
Yep.
soon.
We got
And we
ATL.
take the whole car club with us.
Orlando
We
and
30,
March.
40
Yep.
deep.
So all y'all that have a car, y'all go to these events and what y'all
We
just
take
y'all show
over
y'all
the
cars
streets.
off.
Yep.
That's what it
And we
basically
win
is.
trophies.
All that.
It's
For the
a whole-
cars that y'all have and
Yeah.
It's a lot. And then, anyone, like, for instance, like my boy O here, he has his business right now where he has his podcast. Well, we're going to elevate him 100%. That's another way where, once again, you're buying within the community first, and then you go outside, right?
Okay.
So the car club is just not the cars and we ride around, it's all beautiful. Yes, we look good on the streets, we take over the road. But also, it's the step further from that. What are you going to do after you park that car? Then you have everything else.
Okay.
From your businesses to your community, your nonprofits, everything that you can think of, we got. And if you ain't got it and you in the club, we'll make it happen.
And like
Yeah,
one
that's
one
what's
thing, like I'm in several clubs. I'm in a bicycle club and an anime
Still
anime
with
club.
that bicycle
I mean,
shit.
we ride every Thursday, man.
Man,
No, but back to my point. The thing about the club is that you never without.
Before we move on, I had one quick question. Are we just in Florida or
no.
No.
okay?
We in Georgia. Well, yeah, Georgia. That's in everything else is Florida. From Miami to PSL,
Okay.
Treasure Coast.
Gotcha. We're gonna move on to the next segment. This part is called Views from the Set.
Talking about this the whole entire introduction, and it's kind of in regards to supporting your friends. So it goes to saying, friendly reminder, in most cases, supporting a friend or family member is free. No excuses. It's so free that I can give. And it's kind of something that, to bring up the bike club. I'm saying we ride every last Friday of the month. critical mass. It's over 1,000 people. We ride in tights or no tights. You know, you choose.
So you naked?
No, they have.
See, I told you that shit weird.
No, I'm telling you.
Fuck around
night
How you gonna sit on your balls on a
You riding
bicycle?
that night too?
He playing around with the people. Hey, you
No,
fuck
no,
around
no.
and be something you ain't.
My whole thing is sharing and tagging. So when we have these anime clubs, so every couple months we have like an anime convention. Hey, I'm popping in. I'm going to Miami. I'm going to Boca, and you share and tag. And I'm pretty sure in your car club there is the ability to share and tag a post. I'm pretty sure you're driving around and you see a club member. You take a picture.
Oh, we call that spotted.
We call that spotted.
Spotted?
Yeah.
I used to have a Hyundai Tiburon, and we used to have a spotted thing we call the Shark Gang. It was like a couple years ago. So if you see a Tiburon with a sticker, you say, I saw a fin. You spot it.
Okay,
You spotted.
You spot it.
Yep.
So what are some other ways you think that you can kind of show support for a friend or family member with their business endeavors?
Well, I could say with social media now, as simple as when I saw this whole situation, and I saw you guys said, follow. I got in our chat, and y'all went from whatever y'all had at first. Y'all probably went like 20, 30 more people in a day. So it's just we have a nice core within our club, and they call me the voice when I get in the chat. Like they could speak till they, hey, we doing this. Nobody say anything until I come in the chat and say something. And all of a sudden, shit start moving mountains and shit. But it is what it is. That's right. I'm on the top. I'm the top
They might
man.
be
So,
scared of you, bro.
huh?
They might be scared of you.
No, I don't want nobody to be scared of me, man.
Hey, but that's how that shit
But
goes
you know,
sometimes. People be scared
listen,
of big
I'm not.
folk.
Well, see, I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be respected. You're gonna respect me. I don't care if you don't like me, but you're gonna respect me.
Just to add to that, at the end of the day, the key is it goes right back to, like you said, with the fin, you spot it, all that good stuff. It boosts morale because we do a lot of morale boosting. For instance, we do our tap party, which is always in a disclosed location. We don't put that out to the public.
What's it
because it's our tap party. So what we do is at the end of the month, to become a member of Speed Mob, one, you must have a Mopar, right? That's number one.
What's that?
A Mopar is a Dodge Challenger,
Chrysler, Jeep.
G's, anything within that.
No foreigns.
You could do a Maserati. If you
Yeah.
purchase a Maserati or Fiat, you could join, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, they foreigns.
So I can't come with my Honda.
No,
They got Honda. They got Honda clubs.
You need a Mopar. You
I don't
need
like that.
I'm so sorry we don't take off.
Or just jump in with them.
yeah.
Hey, listen.
I'm over
You
here
can
thinking.
Paul got a location to come
Hey,
through,
listen,
but I
Mo,
mean,
you definitely can't bring it, guys. You remember at that fucking when you did that bit, y'all just did the car show at Barry University.
yeah.
The Ford that was part of you was wondering why old
Oh, we could, yeah, we
You
could
said,
wait.
Cause this motherfucker.
Yep.
This shit up out here.
Man, get this shit out of here.
So to jump back to that tap party real quick, it's when we take when we have our new pledges. Because once again, it's like you pledging. You pledging to become part of this family. So when we take our new pledge, you ride for us for 30 days. When you ride for 30 days, you show, you form your 3 C's, and you show you want to go ahead and really be a part of this, commitment. It's a commitment. Yeah. You get a whole agreement, brother. We don't play no games. I send you an agreement, you sign it, and you win.
I'm
You
telling
gotta
you,
follow that.
it's the same exact thing with my bicycle club. Like we got a bike shop.
Hey, listen, man.
And see, the reason why we put that together is because, as y'all can see, especially with them cars, you see them out in the streets, spinning, doing all that crazy shit in the streets. So I got paperwork on everybody that's in there. So if boys pull you over or they say you was a part of that, you out of here. And I can show them I'm covered.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was not supposed to do that. It was part of his rules. So I'm covered in every way because people don't understand this is not only a car club. I'm LLC'd as well.
That's right.
Go look us up on Sunbiz. So
No, that's right.
I got all that shit locked in. So
Business, man.
I got to cover myself as well.
Not just that Wheel Club, Wheel Business too. You have the Speed Mob brand, and then also you have the SMF Enterprise, which is our nonprofit side of things that we do within the community. So, like we said, the cause is what get you here. It's actually being bigger and better than this. Just let me touch on that tap party real quick. We give back to our members at that tap party. We give away a chain every month. If you show the 3 C's and you paying your dues and you doing what you need to do and coming to the events, you get a big old chain.
They
on
give
your
us
neck.
bike shorts too. That's what I'm saying.
know?
I mean, they
Hey,
give
listen,
us.
man.
We honor our
Okay.
members, man.
Hey, listen. Sometimes supporting people is just you could just be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do all that extra shit. Just be there. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, but going back to the topic, one thing I don't like about when it comes to as far as the support, you will make a post, they'll go in your DM and tell you how much they like your post, but you ain't like it. That don't make sense to me. I
So
don't
how
know.
you think I feel? We got 24,000 followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We get 14 likes on video. You know,
Yeah,
I get in the
exactly.
chat and talk
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
All this. I said, why we got 100 people in this chat? We got 14 people
Yeah.
liking it.
Exactly.
So if we don't support our own shit, how you expect people outside there to support our shit?
That's right.
You know,
Yeah,
like
that shit
pulling
started
up. Pulling up
home
is
first.
not just like
Right.
physically pulling up to
You gotta
the
be-
venue, pulling up
Gotta be there.
social media,
Correct.
wise, liking and commenting.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I do with a lot of my favorite content creators, I got them on alerts, not because I'm stalking, because I'm like I want to show love, because it really takes nothing for me to see a post. I get the notification on my watch, and it's easy for me to like, and I check it later. That's like a social media hack. And it's just showing love because sometimes somebody just needs that one engagement just to
Yep.
push them up to be like, you know what, Gil fucks with me. Let me continue showing
Exactly.
love.
Showing love, right.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit
You know,
started
so-
at home, man. That shit started at home.
Start
first,
here.
man.
Yeah.
At this point, we're gonna move on to the next segment, which is called Laundry Pick of the Day. Miss Mocha,
Hi.
let's get to it. What you got?
Okay, so this one, it's crazy. So my husband, 1.5 years, has feminine energy, and I love that about him. Many skills he learned was in prison. He was a drug dealer, but now he's a successful barber. After I became pregnant, he said, "Good, women are for procreation and men are for fun." Explain this because he refuses.
Listen, let me tell
You know,
you-
it's so weird.
All
You know, it's weird. I had a friend of mine who's locked up. He said the craziest shit. You know, when you ever talk to somebody and they say something that's so off the wall that it stays in your cerebellum for years.
Yeah.
This dude told me one
Cerebellum.
thing. It stays in your cerebellum, your frontal cortex.
Why you can't just say in your mind?
I like how he said that.
No, but this dude said, "Yo, man, niggas' jaws be tight." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck that pussy mean. I'm like,
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. First of all, her old man is a chain gang punk, and I'm gonna tell you how I knew this. I ain't never never said this on the podcast. I work inside a prison every day. You understand me? They be hunching them boys and then go to visitation to kiss their old lady. I be saying, God damn, man, that man gay, man. I just wrote him up for fucking in the dorm.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
they get detention for fucking?
Huh?
You say you wrote him up?
Man, listen, I'm liable to hit your ass with the gas if I catch you hunching in there. Cause you're nasty.
Yeah.
You're nasty. I'm talking about, do the whole about this here big.
So Al, how you feel on the topic?
Oh,
Me
How you
personally,
feel?
hey, listen, she better leave him alone before she catch something. God, that man a punk, man. He gonna continue to fuck with me.
I mean, she called a baby.
That man was fucking with me inside that jail, man.
fuck him. Forget him. His whole existence is irrelevant. The child is what I'm worried about. Like,
He
how
might
is
be a
he gonna?
punk, too.
How's that? No, what I'm saying, but now the child.
Lord, hey,
No, come
cut
on.
that shit out.
Nah. No, what I'm saying is like how it's like. I always hear these weird people having these weird sexual escapades, doing all these wild shit, and having kids. Like the children are.
Gee,
like,
let me tell you
suffering.
something. And they can say I'm wrong, but at least 75% of the motherfuckers that go to that chain gang, they end up experiencing a man once or twice. For real. So if you go to prison and you hollering about you been raped or some shit, nah, man, you gave that shit up freely. People ain't getting raped.
So they not getting raped in there for real?
Motherfuckers ain't getting raped, man.
Have
They
you
giving
ever
that
witnessed
shit up,
somebody
bro.
in there doing some
I'm
something
talking
they
about
ain't
it be
been
them
doing?
rough, tough gangster ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? And shot 12 niggas. And he gay as a motherfucker.
in
You know what I'm
there.
saying? And it never be the lifers. It never be the lifers. It always be the ones coming out 2, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years.
That's
They
some
can't deal with
bullshit.
the reality.
No, they just gay. You
That's
was
some
already gay.
So have you ever walked in on somebody while you was at work? Right now?
Yeah, man, I'm talking about a whole threesome. I'm telling you, like,
With 3 dudes?
man, I'm telling you, man, listen, it come with the job, the shit,
Man.
you feel me? And then you be like, God damn, man, like, Lord, hey, they quit, hey, sorry, please don't tell nobody. You see, shit, be telling everybody. I seen you a punk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they're doing it for survival in there, right?
Man, ain't no such thing, man, if you was already thinking that way. Ain't nobody raping nobody in that chain gang, man. If you get raped, then, I mean, you just fucking with some psyched out, fucked up people, you know what I'm saying?
So they're not raping in there?
But them people giving that shit up willingly, man. It'll be some of your homeboys, like
Let's
real
ask,
shit.
let's ask the women in the
I'm
room.
telling-
Let's Moku.
That
How would
shit
you
up.
feel?
I would feel sick because how you even.
Let that
That's something I need to know off rip. I don't care. After your name, I need to know that after. So I
You
can
tainted
tell
after
you.
that.
So I can tell you off that. Like I'm not dealing with that because you're.
Think
gay.
about what you said. Like the whole concept. What you said. She invited that shit. She was like, "Oh, I like the
Yeah,
femi-"
I like the
What chick
feminine
like
in
that
him.
feminine shit.
So
His wife
Al,
say
so
she
Al,
she like
this-
the feminine shit.
This person need answers. She need answers.
I know procreation, women is made to create.
Yeah, they made to create.
And have
So what you
kids
mean,
and
men
all
is
that shit.
fun? What's so
But
fun
what
about
is
him?
He said men is fun for him.
Oh, that's what he said. He never said.
That's what
He
That's
said men are
basically
for fun.
that's
Men
what
are
he said.
fun, but
Men
what do you
been
mean?
fun to me. And then we playing basketball or some shit.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. Ain't nothing
Or
been
riding
fun
bikes.
to
We
me.
ride bikes.
So let me ask you this:
You know
what
what
about
I'm
the football players that be tapping each other on the butt on the
Ain't
field?
nobody never tell my booty. Ever.
I ain't like how you said that.
Never. Ain't never tap me. Don't-
No, but I be seeing
You ain't
football
got
players
no-
and basketball players be tapping y'all on the
That's
ass.
different.
Let's let Mocha finish her segment off. What's your opinion on it, Mocha? My fault.
I feel like that she kind of like welcomed it. I mean, you like what you like, so then it's like when he said what he said, it's like now it got you thinking. So because that got you thinking, and he's already feminine, and he's telling you this, he's gay, unfortunately. Like, and it's sad and it's unfortunate that she puts herself in that situation, but it's
Basically,
okay.
Mocha, you feel like she need to let that shit go?
She gotta let that
welcomed
go.
it.
She gotta let it
But
go,
she's already,
okay.
but she's too far back.
Okay.
A year and a
Yeah,
half,
she
a
really locked
baby.
in with
She
a
locked
baby
in.
and
It's a
shit.
little too late.
The main topic of the night is forgiving someone who violated you considered maturity or foolishness? A lot of times we can be fools because, you give a fuck about people too much. You know what I'm saying? Your heart be bigger than others. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say, for example, and Mocha, you can weigh in because you're a woman. And this shit happen most commonly with women. A man molests you and touch you. Can you forgive that man? I mean, if you do forgive him, do you feel like that's you growing up?
No.
Or that's you just being a
I'm
fucking
never
fool?
letting it go. Y'all seen how
yeah.
petty I was yesterday. I'm not never letting it go.
What?
I mean, but
I'm standing on that.
okay, but see, a lot of times when we hold on to shit, we block what was meant for us. You get what I'm saying?
Block it.
But my
Blessings.
whole thing is, if me and you are good friends, you know what you can and can't do to me. I know I can't steal from you. I know I can't harm you. So for you to cross that line, for you to do what you did, obviously you don't care about nothing.
So Al, you saying that she are supposed to forgive someone that molested her?
Hey, listen, bro.
raped us.
If you know what I'm saying, and not to get on no religious shit. If we all believe in God,
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, in order for you to be blessed, you got to forgive.
Okay.
So you got to forgive regardless of the violation.
I
You
disagree.
understand?
But
I
okay.
disagree.
No. I'm just telling you when it comes to religious stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
You
When
have
it
to
comes to
forgive
God,
all them.
in order for you to be blessed, God wants you to forgive. He tell you to love the worst of the worst, right? So at some point you got to you gonna have to forgive a motherfucker just so you won't block what you got meant for you.
Some
thing,
stuff you can't get over.
Like you started the
True.
discussion is you
Right.
said caring. Sometimes caring is a currency, and you could go bankrupt giving a fuck too much about shit that don't
damn
matter.
right.
Right, yeah.
How you feel about that, man?
Maturity or foolishness?
I mean, it ain't even got to be in the sense of you know what I'm saying. What we agreed upon. You know when you done been fucked over.
Yeah.
So and I'm quite sure if you live life long enough, somebody gonna fuck over you. So in your experience,
When it goes back to this club, because he mentioned something earlier about the situations happening in the club. Oh, know about a lot of things. Like, I did a lot for a lot of people in this club. 3 years we've been strong. And a lot of people turned their back on me and took my name in the streets and shit on my name and shit like that there. But, see, I'm a different type of nigga. I don't go on the internet getting loose or whatever. When I see you, I see you. And it's pressure. But now that I'm older and I got my kids now, I'm not on that shit no more. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I just see them niggas and I keep it moving. And I was just watching a situation, I don't know if y'all watch Drink Champs
yeah,
Yeah.
with Jeezy.
Yeah.
And, you know, Jeezy one of my favorite artists, and he was just speaking on him and Gucci Mane situation. And he said a lot of shit, and that's the streets right now. A lot of shit with the streets is miscommunication. Niggas be on some, oh, he said this, listen to what another nigga say instead of going to the source.
Right.
And that's a lot of what's going on, because when niggas go out and say, I said this and I said that, instead of coming to me and I tell them straight up. I don't fear no man. I tell you straight up if I said it or not.
that's why you always got to be that That's why you always got to be that nigga that if I said it once, I can say it again.
I can say it again.
You know
I don't
what I'm saying?
talk. What I can say behind you, I can say in front of you.
Yeah, you got
and
to
I
be
always
that.
been like that.
But see, I'm that same type of nigga, and see, it's like we the ones that's hated though.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, man, I don't even want to talk to that nigga because that nigga gonna say anything out of his fucking mouth.
And-
I mean, it just is what it is. It's either you gonna live with reality or you gonna fake it.
And,
You know
and
what I'm
somebody
saying?
asked me a question about the difference between loyalty and respect. Now, respect I'll take over loyalty any day because loyalty has an expiration date.
Yeah, damn right.
It
A
does.
nigga could be loyal to you and then stab you in the back with the same loyalty. You feel
Real
me?
quick.
But if a nigga respect you, he gonna feel you.
Right.
Man, a nigga ain't gonna never be more loyal to you than he is
Then
to his
to
fucking
himself.
self.
Exactly. And see, the thing is with transitioning, when I came into this car club world, I'm a street nigga. So for me to transition into this car club shit, niggas on the internet talking, he can tell you, man, I used to not say nothing. Niggas just get on the internet talking crazy, and I don't say nothing. When I get to the car meet, I run through the whole crowd and run up on a nigga with fire in hand. What's up, bro? I'm not none of these car club niggas, bro. I'm on that.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where
Got the
niggas had to
shoe
talk to me like,
Yeah.
bro, this not that street. They talk that shit, but they not really. So it's like, all right, so I had to separate myself from that shit. Just stop answering niggas, period.
Yeah.
Because I got 3 kids, man, and I can't, nigga, I'm about to be 40, bro. Nigga can't be in no
Gotta be out
chain
here for that
gang
shit,
trying
man.
to
Listen.
put in no time.
Yeah,
And then my
man.
kids out here by themselves, and I got 2 boys and a girl. So I gotta be out here for my kids, man. And I done spent a lot of niggas, bro.
And that spare nigga shit, it just when you just that gorilla just in you, that shit kill you when you can't get at a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But you
So
gotta,
how
man,
do y'all really decipher when to forgive or not to?
I just
Or,
think of
you
my
mean,
kids,
as far
bro.
as- huh?
Because a lot of shit come at me,
It
especially
depend-
me being the
It
president of this
depends on the
club and
effect
shit.
though. It depends on the effect of the violation.
It never
You
got
understand what I'm
serious
saying?
where it affected me personally.
Yeah.
It's just when you got niggas just talking shit and they don't know what the fuck going on,
Yeah.
that's the shit that kill you because you know the truth.
I believe in God. I believe in all that. Plus, I believe in the universe. Because at the end of the day, whatever you get to the universe gonna get right back to you tenfold.
Karma.
You
man.
feel me? It's karma like a motherfucker. Cass wasn't recognizing it when we young. When we were 1 year in. We 3 years in.
Right.
And people still asking how we did
3
this.
years in the
And-
biggest
and-
car
and-
club
and on
in
top
South
of that-
Florida.
Yeah.
On top of that, in the mix of COVID. Quick question, to be a devil's advocate. If you don't let someone back in your life, is that considered letting go?
Everyone has their own perspective on life. But the key is we have unrefundable minutes. So if you out here giving people your unrefundable minutes and you ain't gaining nothing out of it, you gotta cut that shit off immediately.
Just because a motherfucker in your family, that don't mean that they got to stay in your fucking life.
Right.
That is
You know what
the
I'm saying?
truth.
And one thing
That
I know, 2
is
things for sure,
the
if
truth.
a motherfucker been in my life forever, and then you just all of a sudden fall off, bitch, you been snaking from the jump.
That part.
Right.
You
For
feel
sure.
what I'm saying? You been hating from the
part.
jump, nigga. Get the fuck around me. I'm glad you removed yourself.
That-
That be God trying to remove them motherfuckers, and you keep pulling them back in. Motherfucker, let them bitches go, man.
What, everybody got a purpose, man. You ever read the book Purpose Driven Life? Everybody has a purpose in life, dog.
Yeah.
We all are segment here for a certain amount of time to be able to
a
elevate.
reason in the season.
Oh, it's just what it is, dog.
Yeah.
No, but I like what you said, life purpose. And you said when you started doing that, focusing on the car club and focusing on the community, everything just came forth. There's a term called ikigai. It's a Japanese term called life purpose. Now, my life purpose is creating content, creating stories, creating collaborations and networking. And every single time I create, the universe like pays and like pen. There's a book called The Alchemist. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of it. Where it's just like you start doing your life purpose, your ikigai, life just say, oh, you in your bag. Here you go. But when you're not in your purpose, when you're allowing these negative people, these kids yelling or ex-lover or stuff like that keep coming back in your life, you're not in your ikigai. You're not in your life purpose. Life say, dumbass, what the fuck you doing? We got rid of him a month ago. You letting him back in?
I've been there with my mom. So that just goes to show, like, you do something to me that I feel like you really hurt me, man, I don't care who you are.
Sometimes it don't be just, oh, cause that's my mom. It's just because you was brought up on respect, and it's just the fact that you just respect them so much. But you know,
it's not even respect, it's
but
caring.
I
You
know-
giving a fuck about somebody that you shouldn't be giving a fuck about. And sometimes that person is your fucking mom.
Your sisters, your brothers.
But if it's
whoever.
somebody, I'm gonna tell you something about me. If it's somebody that I know for a fact that I shouldn't be giving a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes
I don't give a fuck about it. Like
I've been there.
like I said earlier in the show, I was raised by a man that wasn't even my fucking dad. My real dad, I even gave that motherfucker chances after chances after chances. After that, it's over with, nigga. Fuck you. We closing out right now, so.
Hold on, I got something for G. I got a fun fact. Cause G said cerebellum and frontal.
Frontal cortex.
Nah, it's
So
the
you want to
back.
be on your nurse shit?
Huh?
It's the back.
It's the back?
Yeah, it's the back.
No,
I mean, but that's where
you
your
know
memory
down the
at.
medical field. You know my boy in the medical
No,
field.
that's the memory
Now
at,
my
though.
boy in the
Nah,
medical
that's
field,
That's
yo.
his cerebrum, cerebellum.
Cerebellum.
In the back,
no,
man.
but the
Y'all
frontal
know he a
cortex.
doctor. He know what he's talking about.
Nah.
Yo, old doctor,
Hey,
man.
G, see,
Y'all
man,
right
I've
playing
been looking
around.
at you the whole time like you smart. You dumb as a motherfucker.
I know, man.